Um, Hello everyone, this is Matthew once again, and the guy who did the Little Mermaid movie review, and I did my special inside look of the Star Wars Blu-ray edition. So I'm sorry if it's been so long since I've done a video on YouTube and Facebook. So but just have no fear. I've been busy doing school stuff, but I'm going near to the near my final semester. So um. I am gonna do my review for Inception, which it'll come soon because I've been busy. But for now today, I'm gonna do something different. I am doing a actually because before I get to that, let me introduce my brother Johnson.
Yeah, I thought you weren't going to introduce me. I'd just be like just some random dude just watching the trailer, and just something, you know. But yeah, anyway, yes, I am Matthew Ballard's brother, Jonathan Ballard, and
Well,
yeah,
the reason I brought him here because of I thought it'd
it's
be
actually my first time doing something like this.
yeah it does. So I just want to show him how it's done when you upload videos on YouTube because he's never done YouTube video before. And now I did two videos, the Little Mermaid movie review, which thank y'all for watching, and also my special inside look at the Star Wars Blu-ray edition. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera because I'm looking at my computer, so I apologize. Because this is just gonna be an unscripted video because I'm not writing a script or anything like that. I'm just expressing myself.
Yeah, like this, like yeah, this is just very natural reaction. Like this is like you know how people will react to stuffs like this.
Right. So today we're gonna look at the new teaser trailer called Jurassic World, the fourth installment of the Jurassic Park series. And before we get into that, I guess you want to know what are our thoughts on the Jurassic Park movie. So just for our brief thoughts on it, so we'll just go as quick as usual. So I guess we'll start off with the first movie. So
Oh yeah, definitely the first movie, classic. Obviously, it was one of my childhood favorites. As growing up, I loved it as a kid, and to this day, I still love it as an adult. And also, I even experienced it in a movie theater like last year in 2013 in 3D, which it was great. Like me, Matthew, and our other brother Steven got a chance to see it, and it was like bringing us back memories on what we loved about this movie as a kid. We love we love all the special effects. We love the dinosaurs. Well, even though we don't know much about special effects, we were just little kids. We just love what we saw on screen, on the screen and all that. But yeah,
and my thoughts on the first movie, it's Jurassic Park is definitely one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. I know,
yeah, me too.
because because I remember everyone said this Jurassic Park is like their generation of Star Wars, and I thought the movie was definitely one of my favorites and definitely a classic Spielberg movie. I thought the special effects are groundbreaking. The cast was great. Spielberg does a good job directing. I love John Williams' music, and it's a wonderful movie, and I loved it to this day. And yeah, I did see it in 3D, and I had a blast. I've been wanting to see it, and I'm glad I did because I always want to see old films on the big screen that I never got a chance because we only saw Jurassic Park when it was like on VHS, and then we saw it on DVD, and then we saw it on Blu-ray, and now the reissue of 3D. And now that's the first one. I guess we'll talk about the sequels, and just so you know, we don't have the same opinion as we all do because we each have our own. So,
well, I mean, as a kid, I loved the sequels as a kid, because I was really so into like Jurassic Park and all that sort of thing. I just love seeing dinosaurs and all that sort of stuff. But as to this day, as I look at the plot, the characters, doing that today, I just didn't think it'd hold the same bar as the first movie. I just think it wasn't well successory to like the first movie, and even Steven Spielberg admitted himself that this was not like his favorite movie he's ever worked on. That he acknowledges his failures on the movie. So yeah, I mean, and okay, yeah. Also on Jurassic Park 3, it's the same thing. I loved it as a kid. I liked Jurassic Park. I remember watching Jurassic Park 3 a lot as a kid. I think it's mostly just due to the fact that it kind of acts like this adventure movie, like them trying to rescue, a character named Billy who is like the son of Tia Leone and
actually, it's Eric J.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. I guess I'm forgetting Jurassic Park 3 now. But yeah, yeah. In a nutshell, I just like Jurassic Park 3 because of it was an adventure movie. I like some action beats to it. You know, I thought the CGI effects are well. Even I can say that about Jurassic Park 2 is I think the CGI effects are fine. You know, I think they still look great to this day. But yeah, 2 and 3 just did not have the same magic as the first movie did. So,
and
for you,
in my opinion, The Lost of Jurassic Park, which I do agree, it's not as good as the first one, but I don't think it is that bad. But I still think the action is a lot of fun, and I thought the effects were still good, and I love John Williams' music, and Spielberg didn't say he hated the film. It's just that I read some stuff. He said he may have got bored with it or something like that. But he never said he hated the film and all that. But
he just doesn't consider it as like one of his favorites. I mean, compared to some other movies he's done, his filmography.
But if you remember the documentary of Temple of Doom, one of the features, he did say that he did get some good notes about Temple of Doom. Same here with Jurassic Park 2, because I only remember one good thing he did mention is he liked the music that John Williams did. As it
well,
on the Blu-ray.
I'm not saying like he completely hates it. I'm just saying, you know, it just wasn't his favorite he's ever worked on.
All right. So yeah, I like Jurassic Park 2, or should I say, The Lost World Jurassic Park, as it's called. But I don't think it's that bad as most people say. It just gets a lot of bad respect. So it's good entertainment. And Jurassic Park 3, believe it or not, this is like our first Jurassic Park film we went to go see in theaters before the first
true.
one.
Yes.
And back then, I used to like it, but as time goes by, it wasn't aging very well. But I could watch it as a time waster. I thought Joe Johnston did an all right job, but I like Spielberg better because the first two are like the only good ones I like. But as a whole for the series, none of them beats the first film. Just like the Jaws film, none of them beat the first film either.
Right.
Well, Jaws 2 is the only one that's not bad. You know, the director's no Spielberg, but I like Jaws 2. Well, 3 and 4, bah. So,
they suck.
Yeah, they do. So, those are our thoughts.
Jaws 4, The Revenge. I don't even want to talk about it. I think people already can know, like, what's wrong with Jaws 4. It's been talked to death.
Right.
So I don't want to go too much into Jurassic Park 4. Jaws: The Revenge. Well, both of them start with the J, and both of them are owned by Universal.
Yeah, they are. So that's our thoughts on the Jurassic Park films, and
so yeah, after that long introduction, you want to start doing it?
Yeah. So anyway, without further ado, I'm about to get onto YouTube, which I already got all set up. So I'm gonna put this in full screen. In a minute, on. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, let me see. The volumes turn up. Okay. So we're just gonna be quiet for right now and just see about this trailer. So anyway, this is Jurassic World. No.
I'm really proud of you for going on this trip. You're gonna have so much fun. And remember, if something chases you,
Excuse me, y'all. We are experiencing a little technical difficulties. So
yeah.
So just hold on a second. So and don't worry, I think I might edit this part out. So hold on a second.
So we're gonna do it again, are we?
As I record the whole thing?
No, I mean like watch the video again.
Yes, we are. So
yeah, I guess we don't need to watch it on full screen.
Yeah. So
or maybe it's HD or something. Kind of slows things down.
No, it's probably the computer being weird. So one second. Okay, I think the computer's calmed down now. In case you may saw a jump cut there. So sorry about that. So let's just try again.
I'm really proud of you for going on this trip. You're gonna have so much fun. And remember, if something chases you, run. We have learned more in the past decade from genetics than a century of digging up bones. A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
Just went and made a new dinosaur? Probably not a good idea. The wall's 40 feet high. Really think she climbed out? Depends. On what? What kind of dinosaur they cooked up in that lab? Evacuate the island. She's a highly intelligent animal. She'll kill anything that moves.
Wow.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And I mean, wow. And that part right there, it just, I love how they play that John Williams music.
Yeah, I like that. It's like slowly building up to the music.
Well, that was Jurassic World. I gotta say, it looks actually pretty good.
Yeah, it sure does. I think this one actually looks really good.
Yeah, the effect is so, I'm not sure if they're finished now, but whatever the
I
case
thought
is,
the effects look great. I thought they look really good.
if that's so, then maybe they're pretty good. Or maybe Jay just show you the 20-second little clip of the film just to build up with the trailer, because this was supposed to be due to Thanksgiving, but now it's here already early, so maybe they just got them finished already while they're working on the other ones, but what do I know? But so far it looks really good. I think this could be something. It looks like they're trying to bring the love back to the first film, so.
Yeah, this one actually might be a worthy sequel to the first movie, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Like, this could be like the first truly good Jurassic Park sequel, in my personal opinion.
Alright. So, yeah, so that was Jurassic World. It should be hitting theaters till June 12, 2015. Be sure to look out for that movie. But either way, thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you guys later. And I promise y'all, I will do another movie review. You
better. You better do a review. If you don't, I'm going to hunt you down.
Thanks, Jay. But just trust me, you have my word. Just things been going on lately besides entertainment.
Typical college stuffs.
Yeah, it's always college. But hey, life, that's how life is. So, but again, seriously, thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
See ya.